Back at it again, week 2.
Let's do it.
So week 1 was, I'd say, a success.
Yeah.
We got around 80, 85
I
views.
think it's closer to 90 now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
we said if we get 3 views, we'll continue. And we multiplied that by a lot.
Yeah, we surpassed that, didn't we?
And you, how long did it take you to upload all that?
Took me all day Sunday.
Really?
It was difficult. I had to download it off voice memos.
It was like you were studying.
I wasn't. I should have studied, but I didn't because I was too busy doing this.
I was watching football. I didn't study either.
I had to take it off voice memos and then put it into GarageBand, and then I realized that was the wrong way to do it. Then I brought it into iMovie, but YouTube won't let you upload without video or a picture or whatever, so I had to add that picture onto it, and then it took 3 hours just to upload it, which was ridiculous. I mean, the audio file was super big. It was we went for an hour and 10 minutes last time.
And I didn't ask you this last time, but on the video on YouTube, the picture was moving. Why was it moving?
I don't know. That's just what iMovie did. I just want to put the picture on there.
And I think it was just something had to move.
I don't know.
The picture just moved. It went closer to the top of Toronto.
Yeah, iMovie just did that by default, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm not gonna do anything about this.
Yeah, that's whatever. I think maybe change the photo
Of
every single week that you're putting up.
Yeah.
It'd be cool like that.
Yeah.
But I like that photo. When did you take that?
That was at Polson Pier in Toronto. We went there. Was you not there with me at one time?
Oh no, I was there once.
You were there. We went a few times.
Ryan or something?
We went a bunch of times. I don't know which time you were there, but
yeah,
it's really cool. You go underneath the Gardiner and then you come across going south towards Toronto Island, but then there's this dock, this Polson Pier.
Yeah.
And you go on, it's this huge parking lot. You go to the end, there's 2 helicopter pads that you can actually stand on.
Yes.
And then you have north facing views of the city. You can't get a shot like that anywhere besides Polson Pier, from that angle.
Do you remember the time we went to Toronto? And I know a lot of people have done this, but we went rooftop hunting like crazy.
Yeah.
Because to find a good view is just, especially when the sun's setting at night, there's nothing like it.
We went in the winter though. That was rough.
We did.
You know what? Remember that time?
It was me, you, Ryan.
Yeah, it was me, you, and Ryan one year. And then the next year, it was me, you, Ryan, and Cole.
Yeah.
And I remember we went to the Bell Light Box for one of them.
Yes.
We climbed 50 stories.
Eli was dying.
I was dying. And the door was locked. We had to walk all the way down. It took half an hour to climb the stairs.
That was actually so funny because we went all this way. And we just kept going because once we got on the first step, we're like, okay, we've committed. Once we finished the first flight, we were running up those stairs. Eli was dying, making sounds back there. We get to the top. I think it was me, Cole, and Ryan was behind us. Get to the top. Cole tries to open the door and it's locked.
I wasn't surprised that it was
Eli
locked.
starts screaming.
I wasn't screaming. What are you talking about?
We had to run out. We're not supposed to be in there in the first place.
Oh, that was a rough climb. It really was.
Yeah, but
we had full winter jackets on and everything. It was rough.
But when I go through I don't know, Instagram's explore page and I see the beautiful views of New York City and Toronto, I'm a sucker for views. Those are amazing.
Yeah.
Those are just beautiful, especially with all the lights.
Mm-hmm.
And even some of the views just on the ground level, when you're I don't know,
remember that picture
at Times Square?
The picture on my my Instagram profile is it's you, me, and
Toronto sign?
Yeah, the Toronto sign.
Yeah.
Who's the other person? I don't even
That was
know.
a really cool
it
photo
Bashar?
we took. I think it was Bashar, yeah.
Yeah, we were sitting facing our backs towards the camera, and then the lit up Toronto sign at Nathan Phillips Square.
That is a really cool photo.
It really is. Should I put that as the next picture on this video?
Yeah, you could honestly. I really like that photo. The Toronto sign is beautiful.
It's
nice.
pretty cool.
And especially in the winter.
Yeah.
Speaking of winter, it's getting cold outside.
It was really warm all this week.
It was warm this weekend, but I think that's just this is it. You're gonna have this warmth, and now
this is the final hoorah.
Yeah, it's time. But to be honest, I love when it's cold. I don't know about you.
What? Are you serious?
Do you not?
No.
Come on.
Okay. I mean,
it's so cozy.
Sure, if you're inside.
Yeah, and I mean, the problem is I know this maybe not over the holiday season, but in December, maybe when it starts snowing, we're gonna be studying like crazy.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yes. So it may not seem as good as like other years, but as soon as our semester ends, we do have like I don't know how long we have off.
Don't we have like 3 weeks?
I think we have 3 weeks off
Something
to just
like that.
enjoy the winter break,
Yeah.
which is awesome, honestly,
That's awesome.
and to fix our courses for next semester.
I looked at my course schedule for next year.
I
or
can't
next
do that.
semester. I looked at it. For some reason, I have only 4 courses like lined up.
Yeah.
I should have 5. Like I selected everything, for some reason it just doesn't show up.
I think I might take 4 because I know like you can just take one in over a 7-week period, a condensed period right after school ends.
bro. Okay, take History of Magic with me.
I might switch in.
Switch to History of Magic.
Me and you are already in theater.
We're already in theater. Might as well take it all the way. Go History of Magic. Like, I don't even know what we're gonna study in that course. I have no idea what the hell. If we're gonna like talk about like the history of like,
Are we gonna talk about Harry
Normal.
Potter? Because I haven't seen
that
all
was
the
actually
movies.
in the course description. Believe it or
Really?
not, they had like Harry
Ooh,
Potter.
I'll have to watch all the movies then.
No, you gotta read all the books. You gotta read all the books.
Now you're asking for too much.
No. Okay, there's 7 books.
Yeah.
The longest one, Order of the Phoenix, is like 500 pages. Right, that's the longest one. But all 7 books, I read them for the first. Like I saw all the movies a bunch of times, but I read the books for the first time this year. It took me from halfway through halfway through April to halfway through May. So it took like 30 days to get through all the books.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good fucking story. One of the best stories I've ever read in my life.
You read all the books?
I read all the books. It was really good.
And you really enjoyed it, eh?
Oh yeah. I have all the books. Yeah, I can lend them to you. They're really good.
I wouldn't take all of them. I take the first one first, of
Yeah, sure.
course.
First one's the shortest one. So
True, and
it'll get you into it. But they don't get super dark and dramatic until like after like the end of the 4th one.
really.
Like you can
But the
see
movies just seem like... The movies seem awesome, too.
it's the same thing with the movies. The first 3 and 4 movies
Are they really, like, kiddie?
they're really like they're really are for kids.
Yeah.
But from the final act of the 4th movie to the end of the 8th movie, it is really dramatic and really dark. It really shifts. Like it goes from like, and J.K. Rowling,
Yeah.
she knew what she was doing because she
yeah.
wrote the books for kids as they were growing up. Right? So she like started with Harry Potter.
Wow.
As he
didn't
was
even think of
11,
that.
like she started when Harry Potter was 11, right? And as he grows up, so are like the kids who are reading the books, right? So she's taking that into account and she's like making them darker as it goes along. So the kids who started with the books when they first started are pretty much growing up with Harry and going through all that shit with him, right? So they go through that transition the same as the characters do in the book.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
That is really cool.
And I don't care what people say about J.K. Rowling now, like whatever, like all the PC bullshit, like all the changes she's making. I don't care because she made those books. She's actually the first author to become a billionaire off her work, right?
Yeah.
She made the stories. They're really well done. I don't care what she says now. I don't care what people are going after her, right? Because like some stuff she said or changes she's trying to make.
Yeah, I saw some.
But her work as it stands alone is really good.
No, of course. I mean, to make that much money off of a book series, that is unheard of. I mean, and there's like, isn't there Harry Potter Land at Disney?
Yeah, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at
I'd ask you that.
Universal Studios.
I've always wanted to go to like a Disney theme park, something like that. But even though like I've been out of the country, I've never been to one. Have you?
Okay, I did. I was at Disney World once when I was 3 years old.
That seems awesome.
No,
Come on.
no.
No. I'd go on the kiddie rides. I don't care.
I don't recommend Disney World because it's mostly like Canada's Wonderland. It's mostly just standing in the hot sun for like 10 hours.
Yeah.
To go on like maybe 3 rides.
It's busy.
It's busy as hell, right? And just go to Canada's Wonderland.
Speaking of Canada's Wonderland, I love Canada's Wonderland.
So do I. I fucking love it.
I
haven't been in like 5 years though.
Honestly, I remember first time me and you, Behemoth. That was awesome. First time me and you, Leviathan also, I think. That was amazing.
You went on Leviathan. You went on...
I know what you're gonna say.
You know what I'm gonna say. You went on Leviathan.
Spit it out.
You went on the Leviathan. Sorry. You went on the Leviathan with Patrick Sacco. You remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember.
Just you and him. Buddies for life. You and Patrick. Looking back, honestly, Patrick, he was a cool guy.
Yeah, he was a cool guy, but he just got a bad rep for some reason.
For some reason, you know the reason why he got a bad rap. I'm not gonna say it now, but
No, but I mean,
it was justified.
that whole Canada's Wonderland trip was fun though.
You want to stop destroying the foam cups? We went over this last week. I could have reused that.
All right, you're gonna reuse a foam cup that I've drank out of.
You said the same thing last week. Yes, I can wash it.
All right, true. I mean, I'll take it home and reuse it. I'll take it myself.
No, that's the whole point. I don't want you to take it. I don't have cups or plates. This is it.
By the way, great job soundproofing the room.
Thank you. It's not that soundproof, but
it'll
dampen some of the noise for sure.
Yeah, some of the white noise, and
I think I'm gonna put in like some kind of fabric on this wall and like the back wall too, and maybe the side as well. That way, it just absorbs all the sound.
I mean, just wait until we get mics.
Honestly,
I'm really excited for that. So you connect it to your computer, right?
Yeah. There's a way. Like they say, don't use two USB mics.
Yeah.
In the same computer because it like interferes with the sound from both people. But there's a way to reroute that through GarageBand where you can separate the sound so it works. I saw a video on it, so I kind of know how to do it.
No, that's perfect. Like
otherwise, if we didn't, because the USB mics are plug and play, which is easy. Otherwise, if we use like a one of those other mics, like a condenser mic or something, we'd have to put it through a music mixer or like a sound mixer, and that costs like an extra $100.
No, there's no need for that. We're gonna get we'll get some nice mics and
the plug and play is the easiest thing.
Yeah, that'll be fun to have that.
Yeah.
Speaking of that'll.
So our voices don't sound like we're just recording it off a phone.
Which we are.
For now.
For now, but it gets better as it goes.
We'll see. How was your week?
It was good. What did you just do?
Flipped open a knife.
Why is that just here with you right now?
I always have it.
Pocket knife?
Yeah. Just
why? Are you like...
In the event of a home invasion. It's a real possibility. You hear about that woman in like Mississauga and Oakville? She's like going around door to door. Like
yes, I heard about chocolates. That. Yeah.
Like you open your door.
That is so scary.
She finds out if you're like alone, and then she'll mace you, and then a bunch of guys will run into the house and steal your shit.
That is so
What the hell is that,
That
man?
is so messed up.
Bro, if I see her pull up, this is what this is for. Fucking shit, people. Actually, you know what? I'd probably go to prison for that, because fuck Canada self-defense laws. You can't defend yourself in Canada without repercussions.
You have to defend that. Wait, but do they take you also, or do they just take everything in your house?
Do they take you?
I don't know. Like I don't know how. I heard some stories about like it's sex trafficking. Like that's what I heard.
Yeah, no, that definitely happens.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So
for
like,
this particular case, no, I don't think that's happening.
Okay, that's some scary stuff. But like, honestly, no matter what, you always have to act like there's someone else in your house, and that's scary. I would not let anybody in my house.
No.
But
I actually have I have weapons hidden all over this house in case of a home invasion.
Really?
Yeah. Like in every room in the house.
All right. Don't tell me all of them. Just give me one.
Like.
Give me one weapon that you have. Don't tell me the place. Just give me a weapon that you have.
A ball peen hammer.
Okay. Give me another.
Throwing stars.
I know you have that because I've seen them. And we threw them in your basement. At the wall.
The hole is still in the wall. Actually, you know what? Still there. You see that right there? What do you think that is? That hole right there. What do you think that is? I
mean, there's a bunch of holes in this wall, but that is the throwing knife.
Yeah, it is.
Those are really cool, though.
I traded those. I traded a butterfly knife for the throwing knives with Kyle. Kyle, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool guy. That was in like grade 9.
I remember when we used to hang out with Kyle so much.
Yeah, he's at Humber now. He's gonna be a firefighter.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I see him at the gym sometimes.
Yeah, I went to the gym today.
Mm-hmm.
I did, I did the football workout that they gave me to do. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, those are intense, honestly. What's your, like, circuit looking like? What do you go there and then, like, what are your days looking like?
My
Like
at
your
the
the
gym.
2 body parts you do, or like the body parts that you do in one day.
Well,
Because I do add a lot of core into my workout. Like I try to do core every single day. I didn't get to it today.
yeah, well,
Sometimes the 1 hour limit's not enough with COVID restrictions.
usually I'll do like 50 minutes of cardio
Really?
to start off. And then
Wow.
like, I'll do like weight training, depends on the day. Like sometimes I'll do chest, sometimes I'll do legs, whatever.
Do you not have an hour limit?
You do. I do, but
You still go cardio hard?
yeah, like sometimes like it is
That's
an hour.
awesome, yeah.
It is an hour limit, but sometimes I stay later and they don't notice.
True, I've done that. Yeah. But usually they kick you out. Like you can't really bet on that. But
I just hide in the back corner and wait for like the new wave of people to come in.
oh, we have new wave coming in every half an like when you're done, a half an hour later, new waves comes in.
Oh, so it's like a half hour intervals?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
We
was
don't do
not
that
half
much.
hour. It's a 1 hour, and then it's like 30 minutes,
Yeah.
and then it's another hour.
Yeah.
30 minutes, and during those hours, people are coming.
Right. Right.
But,
I don't think we do that at my gym because I would have noticed.
That's
Whatever.
a 50-minute cardio. What like setting do you put it at?
A setting.
Because I'm not gonna lie, when I do cardio, I either just go out of the house and run like along the trails and just do like run really quick. Like I'll sprint for a little bit, then I'll jog, then I maybe walk, then I'll sprint really fast again, then I'll jog.
Now I'll just hop on the
You just consistently go.
yeah, I'll hop on the cycle, and then like after like 25 minutes I'll hop on the elliptical. That's what I usually do.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, running is such a it's so good for you. Such a good thing to do. It's like running, walking, all of that.
Yeah.
You gotta stay healthy, you know?
If that isn't fact.
Choked on my water. Why do you have hand sanitizer here? Oh,
What? Why do you think I have hand sanitizer down here? There's no soap in the bathroom, that's why I have hand sanitizer here.
that's really weird, Eli. Does the water even work in the bathroom?
Yes, it does. You were in there last week.
Yeah, it was.
You saw the ash in the sink. It's still there, by the way. It's been there for 6 months.
And I left my water bottle here from last week.
And then you brought an exact replica.
Yeah, but these GNC water bottles, they do the trick. They're really good. They keep the water cold
You
and
trying to
everything.
bless me one?
So the truth is,
It's okay, I have the serious
you have the
XM
same one, which is actually not yours.
Tommy gave it to me. You know why he gave it to me?
Why?
Because a few months ago, I got this pair of these pair of glasses, right? And with that, they gave me a free pair. For my
Okay.
prescription, they gave me like a free pair. These glasses, they're Ray-Bans, $300.
Yeah.
Tommy doesn't have glasses, but he needs them.
Yes, he does.
He and I basically have the same prescription. We figured it out. So I gave him my other pair of glasses for free.
Really?
Because,
You
you
know
know, I
what?
wasn't using them, and he
You know what
needs
I
them.
said last week?
What?
How I haven't seen Borat.
Yeah.
Well, I watched it
Yeah?
and I loved it.
Yeah?
The second one, I've watched the first one. Relax, everyone. I've watched the first one, but the second one,
Yeah.
wow,
Wow.
it is hilarious.
I know.
Like
Trying to remember all the funny parts. There's so many hilarious parts.
this guy just, especially when he gets Trump's lawyer in there.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, that's not even a speaking point, but that's like, what is that?
Nice job, Rudy.
That is messed.
You know
up.
what, though? Okay.
That girl made a huge transformation. Like
She
I knew,
did.
I knew they were like.
You know what? She's
they were-
actually... She was probably one of the best part of the movie. She was really funny.
She was really
She
awesome.
was really funny.
Especially when she ate the monkey. Like when they opened the crate and the monkey was.
But
that was messed
the
up.
thing with Rudy Giuliani
Yeah.
is... I don't blame him for that. That was unfair. He didn't do anything wrong. That's the thing. He did nothing wrong. He was set up. She let him on. She knew they knew what they were doing, right?
Yeah, of course.
Of course, they're gonna
Well,
catch
they
him in a bad state. I don't blame him. Of course, it was. Are you serious? Did you just drop that pin? Is that from the
I'll
couch?
pick it up. Relax.
Pick it up.
It was from the couch. Yes.
It's right there. It's right there. See where I'm pointing? Right there.
I can't see where you're pointing, but I know where it is.
Okay. What was I talking about?
He's
Rudy.
such a funny actor.
Rudy Giuliani. Yeah.
But not him. But
He was okay, but yeah, Rudy was set up. You know, like whatever your political opinions are, like, you know, it wasn't his fault. He didn't do anything wrong. Whatever. It was embarrassing. He just has to move past it.
Yeah.
Put it back in the couch. Do not take it out again.
All right, I won't touch it anymore. Eli has pins in his couch, and they're very. They're
It's
just
part of the
satisfying.
design. You're not supposed to take them out.
Why are they so easy to take out then?
That was just loose, obviously, or you probably just ripped it out of the couch. Try taking out any other one of them; they won't come out. Don't actually.
You know what else I've really wanted to watch, but I haven't?
What?
A lot of like the DC superhero movies.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to watch them, but I really wanted to watch them.
Okay, so I watched Aquaman yesterday, right?
Yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah.
Okay.
It was okay, not great.
Okay.
The visuals were really cool.
Yeah,
like
I
the
think
Atlantis and shit.
that'd
That was
be
really
awesome.
cool. We're like there was one part about the movie that actually like kind of bothered me. It was like a news segment.
Yeah.
You know Randall Park from the
Kim
interview.
Jong-un.
Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
So
The
he-
interview.
he was
That's
in
a
it.
hilarious movie too.
Yeah. So he was playing a scientist in this movie, and like he was talking about like because what happened was Aquaman's half brother, who's like king of Atlantis, like declared war on the surface world and set tsunamis all around the world to like destroy
Yeah.
shit, right?
Yeah.
So Randall Park's character's theory was about it was like the sea people of Atlantis who were doing this shit. And then the news reporter went after him. He was like, "There you go again with your crazy theory about sea people of Atlantis." But this takes place after Man of Steel and Justice League and all that.
I wouldn't know. Does it take place after that?
It does take place after that. So you're telling me that you've seen literal gods descend from the sky
Oh
to
my
fight
God.
otherworldly beings, but you draw the line of unbelievability at sea people of Atlantis. Really?
Wow.
Maybe
Yeah,
just
that's-
open your mind a little bit. Like you've seen,
That's so true.
you've seen the Superman fly across the sky.
Some of these like background characters, the way they act so clueless in a lot of these.
Now you know what
movies.
I mean. Look, it was a different director. It felt like an entirely different movie. It was a comedy. You compare that to like Batman vs Superman, Justice League, Man of Steel. It's a totally different genre.
It was a comedy.
Basically, yeah.
And
the only
I
reason
thought it was like
the only reason
thriller.
the only reason it worked as a comedy was because of Jason Momoa and his charisma. Otherwise, anyone else it wouldn't have worked.
He is a great actor.
What I give them props, especially to James Wan, the director. I give them props because they really did make Aquaman super cool.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's
Have you
awesome
seen it?
to
Have you
me.
seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's on
That's
Netflix
what I was
now.
saying. Is it?
Yeah, that's why I watched it yesterday. Just put it on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Well, that's perfect for me. I really want to watch these. Did they come out with a Flash movie?
Not yet.
Because I remember idolizing the Flash so much.
Okay, here's the thing.
I love the Flash.
The movie Flashpoint's coming out eventually, right?
Yeah.
And what they're doing is they're bringing back Ben Affleck as the Batman, right?
Wow.
Like Rob Pattinson, he's doing his Batman movie. It's separate.
Which is looking really cool.
It
from
is
the
really
trailer.
looking cool.
But it's looking like a dark, like mystery. Like every single time they make a new Batman movie, it just looks darker and darker.
Yeah, but with this Flashpoint movie, like they're bringing back Ben Affleck as the Batman. What they're also doing is bringing back Michael Keaton as the Batman. Did you ever see the Michael Keaton Batman movies from the 80s?
I think I've seen I haven't seen the full movies, but I've seen snippets of them.
Yeah, but you know Michael Keaton.
I know
the
who
Batman.
he is. Yeah.
So they're bringing two Batman into this Flashpoint movie.
Two?
Yeah, I think what I think is going to be is there's like this Batman Forever storyline where it's like an old man Batman like training a younger Batman. I think that's what it's going to be, like Michael Keaton's the old Batman.
Yes.
Ben Affleck's the younger Batman.
Yes.
Something like that. I don't know for sure. Maybe it's like a past and future kind of thing. I don't know.
Okay, but you know what this is reminding me of?
Yeah.
Our childhood coming together.
What's that?
You know it.
Am I? Do I? What
I'm going to make you guess it.
are you talking about?
Our childhood coming together in a movie. Think of it. Think of the movie they're making, which is our whole childhood coming
Doctor
together
Strange into the multiverse.
with.
Spider-Man. All three Spider-Men.
Yes, you've got it.
God, that one's gonna be awesome.
Oh, that is like Tobey Maguire.
Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland.
Oh my
Jesus
gosh.
Christ.
Oh my god.
You know what? Everyone hated the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
And I didn't.
I didn't either.
Because the funny thing is, I loved all Spider-Man movies.
So did I. Everyone shit on Spider-Man 3, but hell, you know what? It wasn't as great as the second one,
You
the
know
first
Spider-Man
one.
makes
but it was really good.
Spider-Man itself makes more money than all the Avengers. It makes more money than I think many superheroes. Movies.
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, that was like...
People like some. I actually I was bored one day and I saw it on I don't know, it's just this Instagram page, and it's like, are these movies a classic? And I'm like, oh, they're for sure classics. But then people are fighting in the comments about it. I for sure think these movies are 100% classics.
The Spider-Man movies?
The
Sam Raimi ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the second one was... Okay. The second one was the best one, for sure.
Yeah.
It was a masterpiece.
And I've also seen people say...
The first one was a really good origin story. The third one was just a mess because they packed too many goddamn villains into it.
They did.
And then in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, they didn't learn their lesson from Spider-Man 3 from 2007.
Yeah.
And they did the same goddamn thing.
Yeah, they did.
Speaking of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Jamie Foxx played Electro, right?
He's coming back.
He's coming back.
Yeah. And I think he did a great job.
And they-
That's a great movie.
they already-
I
they
know
already,
a lot of people hate it, but I liked his part in it.
They already brought back J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. Remember from Spider-Man Far From Home?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in that. So
Yeah, I know.
Hey, man.
I don't know how they're gonna move on with Tom Holland, and the whole world knowing the whole world knowing that he's that whole universe knowing he's Spider-Man.
Well, I mean, look, that's how the MCU. That's how they basically did all of it. I mean, everyone knew who the Iron Man was.
So
Everyone knew who
he's
Captain
just
America was.
following in the footsteps.
Everyone knows who the superheroes are in the MCU. It's not like the DCU. Everyone like except for Spider-Man. Spider-Man was always like identity, like a secret identity. But like right from Iron Man, the first Iron Man, everyone knew who the Iron Man was at the end of the movie, and like he carried that throughout the next 10 years. Like everyone knew who he was. And I liked that better. I liked how that worked. I liked how he was like a symbol of hope for everyone, and everyone knew who he was.
I love you 3000. That was awesome.
That was sad as fuck.
That was sad, but that was a great ending to it all. And honestly, I really, really enjoyed that. But those Spider-Man movies are looking really cool.
Yep, I'm looking forward. Whenever they drop. I think they started filming already for Spider-Man 3.
Have they?
Yeah. I follow Tom Holland on Instagram, and he posted a picture of him in his spider suit, so.
That's a good sign.
And I think there's this other page, I follow all the movie pages, and they were saying, like, Spider-Man 3 started filming, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be awesome to just be in a movie? Wouldn't it be, like, that just seems so
I gave you that
having such a-
opportunity already.
Oh, here we go.
Boy, I did give you
Eli
that
is an
opportunity.
aspiring...
No, I'm not. I do it
director.
I do it as a hobby. I wrote 140 pages of a screenplay. I finished it, and then I said, "Okay, let's make this." I said,
I was ready to
gave
go
the
on it.
parts
I was ready
for
to go on
you.
it. I was ready to go.
It was for you and Ethan Kane. I wrote those parts specifically
Eli,
for you and Ethan.
Before you say anything, I was ready to go, and you have to admit that.
No, you weren't.
I was.
No, you weren't.
I was, Eli. I was off that whole semester.
I
You know
I
was
wrote those
ready to
parts
go.
for you and Ethan specifically, and
At some point, I just
and I
lost
wrote those
hope.
I wrote those characters around your basic personality. So
Do you still have
could
the writing?
play- Oh yeah, I have the screenplay upstairs
We might have to act on it.
right now. You want to do a reading? I'll be Wyatt. You be fuck. I forget your character's name.
No, we have
Sean. What's up?
Why did you name me Sean?
I
I
did-
like Sean.
No, I named him after my buddy from work because I liked him.
All right, fair enough.
Ethan's character, his name was can't even remember. No, I'm not even gonna try to remember. I'm kind of.
It's all good. It's all good. But honestly, I would have acted in that movie. I would have for sure done something. You don't even have a camera, Eli. What are you talking
I
about?
had a camera. I had Cameron Summers loan me his camera, and I had a shotgun mic as well.
All right, true. I mean, yeah, I was ready. I know the rest of the cast wasn't, but I was ready.
The rest of the cast, there were 3 cast members.
You were one of them.
I stretched 3 characters. I was able to squeeze like if you put 140 pages onto screen, that would translate to about 2 hours and 20 minutes. I wrote a 2 hour and 20 minute screenplay for 3 characters. You know how difficult that actually is? Squeezing 2 hours and 20 minutes of dialogue out of 3 characters? That's probably why I was pretty shit.
No,
Because you know what? I wrote that.
You
I
did
wrote,
a lot of work in that for sure. I know you did.
I wrote it in grade 11. It took me like a few months to write, and that's probably the reason I almost failed functions. Whatever.
Functions.
Functions.
Why is math so hard? I don't know.
Hey man, look.
But for some people, it comes so easily. Like some people are actually studying mathematics in university as their major.
Look, I dropped math after grade 11. Some people are gonna like. People say you're either a math student or science student, or sorry, math student or English student. I'm an English student. You know.
Yeah, and
I read, I write, whatever. Some other people are really good at math and science. Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah, you just gotta find whatever you're good at. But I mean, it's good that you found that.
I think it was Dave Chappelle who said, or it was Chris Rock actually. He was like, we should stop telling kids that they can be anything they want. We should say, you can be anything you're good at, as long as they're hiring.
That's actually so true.
Yeah, no, it is.
But I mean, that sort of uncertainty that comes with the future and like what you're gonna do in the future. Because I know you don't know what you're gonna do.
No.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have no idea, and we're first year university.
No. Yeah.
So I mean, that sort of uncertainty, it's okay. It's good. I like it. I don't mind it. Like, I do mind not knowing how I'm gonna do on the next test, but for the future, it's whatever. I can't really control that. I can control it, but I just can't control it now.
Yeah, no.
I can help myself. But online university is not making it easy.
So, yeah, no, God.
I'm seeing all these books here. Right here.
Yep.
Is 1, 2, 3, 4. You should be taking 5 classes. Where's your 5th textbook, Eli?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you count?
Oh, I missed one.
Yeah, there's 5 books. There's 5 binders there.
And then there's 3 hefty books on top.
Yeah. Oh, God, I still have to read this book. No, it's a play. I have to read this play by
Eli, you told me last week you still have to read that.
No, okay. Last week I had to read a 500-page book.
Honestly, since you read...
the deadline to read it was Wednesday, because that's what the test was.
Yeah.
I'd only read 200 pages at that point. So I read the rest of the...
You've read a lot of fictional books, eh?
Yeah. I read
What's your favorite?
Fictional book?
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Actually, no. No. Probably something by Stephen King. I read a lot of Stephen King.
His movies are... Or, not his movies, but, like, the movies that they make out of his books are... I like them.
You know what? Those movies are hit or miss. Because it's either something like The Shining, which is, like, a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Or something like Thinner, which was a made-for-TV shit movie that made no sense. Or you have something like It, which was a blockbuster horror movie. Or you have fucking Carrie. I'm talking about the remake from 2013, which was just a fucking train wreck. They're really hit or miss. It depends on who's the director. The stories are really good.
Yeah.
Because the story's already there with Stephen King.
Did you remember his process? I saw his process. Like, he goes into isolation over top, like, I don't know where it is, but he goes into, like, this nice home over top of, like, an area and into isolation and just writes it.
So he lives in Maine.
Yeah.
He actually has a house in Maine, and he has a house in Boulder, Colorado. I went to his house in Maine.
Really?
I went there.
Why'd you go there?
Because we were passing through the Northeast. We were passing through New England to get to Prince Edward Island when I was 13 years old. We went to his house. It's a beautiful house. In Maine, he has this huge house, right? It's like gigantic. It's a mansion.
Yeah.
And then you leave the house, and then like maybe like 100 feet away, there's this other huge building. It's like almost as big as the house. That building is his library. It's his library. That's where he does all his work. That's where he does all his writing. That's where he has all his books. Any other books, that's where he does all his work. Right there, this huge library. It's all for him.
That's awesome.
It is awesome. It really is.
You know what's really, like... I like to read a lot, but then, like, it kind of really depends on where you are. Mm-hmm. Because I know that, in places like, say you go and read in your room, right? It's nice, you're reading in your room. But then if you're in a beautiful library with an amazing setting, and you're sitting there and reading a book, it's just different. It's just, I feel like it's so much better. And I like it so much better. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I got it. Relax.
I don't know. It's just something. I love, like, the setting of a library. It just seems really cool to me.
Yeah, I did most of my work at the HC library. That shit.
I did a lot of work there too, but we didn't really get a lot of work done. We just, like, the librarian just came up to us and told us to be quiet.
like honestly, at lunch that library like got really loud, like as loud as the calf. Like you couldn't get any work done.
They couldn't control it. They just left it. The worst is when you had to print something, and then like nobody was there, so you kind of look over the counter and like, can I just take the paper? I know it costs like I'll leave a couple.
Costs
cents
10 cents per page.
It costs 10 cents for a page, but I mean like I really gotta print this. I forgot to print it at home. Oh wait, my printer's broken. My printer was always broken.
God. Yeah, I have a printer here, but like I'm out of ink or something.
Yep.
I don't know, cause like I try to make it work, but it doesn't work, and I don't even know what to do.
Okay, what do you need to print for online school?
Nothing.
Your dropout form?
Yes. we might be
Not
approaching that point. We're approaching that point right now. Honestly.
Last week we were. This week we're even closer. Every week we get closer.
Look, I wrote about 3 sentences of that Parasite paper.
No. Oh, I finished it. And by the way, Parasite, what a movie.
What a movie.
Really, really good.
Okay. Look, I'm just gonna grind that paper tomorrow. Let's do it at midnight tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a Parasite paper due, and it's like it's
Just
either
set design.
350 words or it's 1.5 pages.
But it's not about Parasite as a movie. It's about one specific scene and analyzing its set design and then applying that to the rest of the movie.
Exactly. And I did that, and I feel like I did that well.
Yeah.
But when you have to go and mark other people's works like we're supposed to in the evaluation phase of the critic performance project,
Fuck critic. Why is it spelled like that? Why is it spelled with a K?
I don't know. School's just.
Sorry,
a
you were
mess.
saying. What were you saying?
It was just. I just don't like evaluating other people's works.
I mean, like, I want to give everyone a high mark because I'm trying to help the homies out.
Yeah, of course.
But at the same time, he says like your fucking critic score will suffer because of that. If you rate everyone super high, then your critic score means less.
Exactly.
So
So I'm like, why don't everyone just rate everyone too high? Everyone's critic score is less. What are they gonna do?
Look, I have 2 foreign exchange students in my class, right? Or in my group, right? Like, you know how we have different groups?
Yeah.
Like you have like a group with a letter name on it?
Yeah.
Like mine's group W.
Okay.
So like 2 of the 4 of us are foreign exchange. So like when we have to rate them on like writing,
Yeah.
like
That's not fair.
it's not fair.
That's not fair.
It's not
Yeah,
fair because
that's-
they're from China, and like English is their second language.
and they're really trying hard. They're doing a good job.
They really are. But I also like I want to give them high marks,
I know me.
but
writing-
I also don't want to fuck up my critic score because then my mark will suffer from that. So I'm forced to give them like 3 or 2 stars.
It's a dilemma.
It really is. But at the end of the day,
My critic
Maybe-
score already doesn't hold anything.
at the end of the day, maybe you should have been born in Canada, jackass.
Oh no.
Oh fucking! I don't even know what's happening.
No.
What the fuck is happening right now?
No. I mean, Eli, you know those kids are a lot smarter than you are. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
No, yeah, you're 100% right. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. More than half the time, I don't know what I'm doing. Shit. There's people, I feel like they got their whole lives together here, and I'm like at the brink of collapse. Whose fault is that? It's my fault.
Yeah.
But is it?
I don't know. But I think there's so many more people like that. Like, sometimes reading, like we have Discord chats, and sometimes reading the Discord chat, like,
You do?
to see how, like, for some of our classes, right?
Why am I not in them?
No, it's like chemistry and stuff. You probably have them for your class too, just find one.
No,
Ask
I don't.
someone.
No one talks to me. No one joins. No one wants me to join. I don't know.
No, that's not true. Like, we don't know each other.
Okay, actually, I met a girl on Tinder, right? And I went out with her, and like this was on Thursday. We go, like I meet up with her. I don't know who she is or anything.
Yeah.
I find out
Yeah.
we're in the same anthropology class. Believe it or not,
What year is she in?
first year, like me, like us. She's in first year. She's 18. We're in the same anthropology. I had no idea, and like apparently there's this whole anthropology group chat that everyone's in. And I'm not in it.
Did she add you?
Not yet.
You gotta get it out of you. Are you going on a second date?
Yeah.
Okay. Eli. You gotta get it out of you.
I'm gonna talk to you after because some interesting things happened during that date.
Oh no.
I can't say it on air, but we'll talk after.
Don't say it on air. Don't say it on air.
Okay, so here's what happened. No, I'm just kidding. What time are we at right now? We're about 40 minutes. Let's go 40. How long you want to go?
Another 5 minutes.
Another 5 minutes or
Is it
so.
off 45?
Okay. And you want to go? Let's, one more topic we can talk about. What do you want to talk about? Anything you want. I'll give it to you.
You know, I saw this TikTok, right?
Of course you did. Fucking TikTok.
I enjoy TikTok. I'm not gonna.
Do you also enjoy the Chinese stealing your data?
Eli, it's a give and take, and I enjoy it. I just enjoy the content that I see in there.
Yeah.
One of the TikToks was like, it's okay that I didn't do my homework today. My homework this weekend, and then it zooms out on our planet, then it zooms out on our galaxy.
Yeah.
It zooms out on the Milky Way. It zooms out on like a bunch of other galaxies.
Yeah.
Even more like in black hole, and it's just crazy.
Oh fuck.
Isn't it crazy to think what else is out there? You can't even think about it because you don't know.
Look. Here's my 2 cents on this.
Drop your 3 cents right now.
I have 2 cents, not 3 cents. Wait, what?
I just said drop your 3 cents.
When it comes to
Drop your
time,
10 cents right now, Eli.
do you know what time is? I don't even know what time is. Have you ever seen the movie Arrival? That movie's all about time.
Yeah.
It's about how time is not linear. It's more of a physical object more than anything. Time can be whatever it wants to be.
Yeah.
You can go to any place, any point in time, whenever you want. We just haven't unlocked that possibility yet.
That's crazy.
We haven't comprehended.
Yeah.
We haven't achieved
Exactly.
that comprehension of time as what it really is. Time in itself is a dimension of its own. You get what I'm saying?
Drop the mic. That's all.
Ow, that hurt my hand.
You think we'll get to that point where we know how to alter time?
Oh yeah. Humanity eventually.
We have to.
Look, this is all theoretical, but like fucking like these scientists are believing this shit. They're like, "Oh my god, time is anything. Time is everything. Time is not linear. That's just the way we perceive it."
Yeah.
You know, time can be a 3-dimensional object.
Time
it can
can
be
be
anything.
anything.
It can be literally anything. And that's what amazes me about time. Is that, you know, it blew my mind when I found out, like, you know, when time, you know, it's not a line. It's not point A to point B. There's no past, present, future. There is no past, present, future. It's just anything. It's everything.
Eli, exactly what you're explaining right now is the show called Dark on
Okay.
Netflix.
I
And
watched
told
the
you to
first
watch
2
it.
episodes of Dark.
Eli, it is really
like
good.
2 years ago, I watched the first 2 episodes of Dark.
Eli, I enjoyed it so much. You will enjoy it.
You know what? I don't like reading subtitles, and I don't like reading subtitles, and I also don't like
Fair.
bad dubbing.
But the dubbing's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's not authentic.
I know it's not authentic. Like that's probably not what they sound like. Blah blah. But like it's a really good show, and literally exactly
I
what
believe
you're
you.
talking about is exactly what that show's about.
Watch your rival.
I have to watch it. I do have to watch it.
Yeah, you have to watch it. What time are we at? We might
You know
have to
what?
wrap this
We
up.
might as well. I might have to watch it right now.
We're at 44 minutes. Anything else you want to say, Vince?
It's time to go watch Arrival.
Is it? We can watch it right now.
We might have
It's
to
on
watch it right
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
Everyone go watch
We are
Arrival.
in my basement. PS4 is ready. Let's watch Arrival. I'm ready to watch it a third time.
Third time.
Third time.
Shut up.
Nah.
Alright, guys. So, we're gonna watch Arrival.
That's it for us.
We will see you guys. Or
We'll see you next time. Maybe with mics. Maybe not.
with mics.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next week.